Welcome to an experience powered by Pipe TV.
The love of our community speaks. Real talks, real solutions.
Welcome. I'm your host, Marcie Novella. Welcome to the Love of Our Community Speaks. Now, my first guest is no stranger to the Pipe TV family. Please welcome Chris and Kara. Now, the two of you are sitting together. Once upon a time, you were separate, and now you're becoming one. To the audience, Chris recently proposed to Kara, and she said yes. Show the love! Yes! And what was so special about that proposal was it was on a day that I had my book signing. Chris surprised all of us that day, and here's a clip of what happened.
Would you be my wife and be Mrs. McLaren?
Oh my God, yes! Wait a second, this is happening! Oh my God! This is the happening. It got it on camera. Wait, oh my goodness. Yes.
Now I want to talk to you about the beginning, how you first met. Was it on the set?
Yes.
Now, Kara, you was a guest on our show. An award-winning episode, by the way. Pipe TV won the People's Choice Award for that episode. So, toodles to you for that. And here's a clip of Kara's appearance on the show.
And you do silks, fresh flowers?
Silks, fresh flowers, wood, whatever. I can do it.
And any size?
Any size. I've done installations. I've done stuff for funerals. I can do it all.
Now, Kara, not to get all up in your business, but I'm just going to talk to you just a little bit.
Okay.
Okay? How did he approach you? What did he say?
So, that's an interesting question. So, did you approach me?
Yes, I did.
Okay, let him.
Did you realize that you were being Mac?
No.
Okay.
Not at all, no.
Well, I'm going to tell you, that day I was there because I was behind the scenes on the camera. Chris was smiling from the whole time he was on the set. And I thought that you and him had a prior friendship. I didn't realize that was his first time meeting you. But there was a change in his eyes and in his smile.
Hey.
What was it about Kara, Chris, that made her so different that you took a chance?
It was a story. Like when I heard the story and I seen the dedication, the drive to thrive, to get through adversity, stuff like that. I don't want to say turns me on, but I really admire stuff like that. Plus, obviously, she's beautiful and everything else that comes along with it as a virtuous woman. But that was the key. When I see someone that's strong-willed, that can get through adversity it kind of brings me closer to them because I'm that type of person.
Now, Chris, this engagement was in your pocket for how long? How would you say?
For give or take a year and a half, I would say a year. Hard answer would be a year. I would say a year and a half.
And Kara, do you remember when I told you I lost my ring and I needed to know my ring?
Totally did. I remember you inboxed me and you was just like, I lost my ring. And I said, girl. And you was just like, well, do you know what? I said, well, I know downtown they may have some stores. Yeah. And I was just like, okay, you got to do this.
And then I kindly threw in, hey, what's your ring size?
And I said, okay, yeah. And I gave you my ring size. And
it was just a casualty, but did you realize what I was doing?
I was like, she up to something, but whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then Chris called me on the phone and said that this day was going to take place. I want to tell you, Chris was so nervous. You could see the sweat coming down his face. There have been times where he wanted to propose and things came up that didn't allow you to go away on vacation, and that would be the weekend that he's supposed to propose. Mm-hmm. And the funny part is, one of the guests, Cameron Simon, he came on the show and he also helped with getting your ring customized.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
So all of us was in on it. We just didn't know when.
And that was so crazy because y'all all fooled me and y'all got me real. Oh, y'all gonna get it real. I'm gonna get y'all. But got me real good because I was just like, all of y'all knew. Everybody knew except for me. And
including
that was crazy.
Your family.
Including my family. And I was just like, what? There's like, we knew. Yeah, we knew. You just didn't know. I was just like, oh.
Oh, and by the way, let me introduce you as the Pipe TV team. I want y'all to tell your role on what you do with Pipe TV.
Well, I am the operator of camera 1 for Pipe TV. I am also the assistant to the executive producer, Brother Michael.
And I am the set designer, so all the flowers that you see and sometimes the greenery, I'm the one that helps make that happen.
So
Don't forget to say an award-winning set designer.
I am an award-winning set designer. I forgot to mention that. Thank you, Brother Michael, for making that happen.
So, I mean, the way it turned out, you two found love on the set. Is that safe to say?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, what are your plans now? Are you planning to do any major projects together now that you're becoming one? Is it safe for a couple to work together, or do you want to just keep things the way they are?
Well, we are definitely developing a system within us to go bigger and better with projects that we personally want to be a part of. It's a planning thing because we are both professionals. We have to know how to blend our work efforts together because she's very headstrong. She likes what she likes. She's going to get what she likes. I'm a person that I like to direct things. I like what I like, but we both have a common trait, which is understanding and I'm saying the wrong word. Cooperating. Cooperating. Thank you. We both cooperate very well. We both adapt very well. So.
And how do you turn it off?
By going to sleep.
Yes, because it's like two talented people coming together, and now you have to live as man and wife now. How do you separate the two?
We just function, basically. I mean, we've been doing it all this while. We've been working together or being in, working environments, and we've been functioning professionally, and we just do it. There's times where, I'll be working on separate projects, and I will be stressed out, anxious, and everything, and he's the one that pulls me off the ledge, like, okay, girl, get it together. And then he'll, be angry, annoyed, or have going through his issues, and I just be like, okay, you got this. So, and then there's times we just vent to each other, like, listen, and he like, I got you, and we just be right here. Yeah.
Teamwork make the dream work. That's the best answer.
Well, as a person that's been married for a long time, this is my moment. You asked me for advice or what works. I would say have your own individuality. You come together as a couple, but know who you are separately. And always try to strive to put a smile on that person's face. It goes a long way. Other than the obvious, put God first, but outside of that element, that has worked for me. So I want to just thank you both for sharing your amazing newfound life, and I am so happy that y'all came together as a couple and had the Pipe TV family be a part of your celebration.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now you are having your wedding soon. Have you established a date?
The official, it hasn't
I'm
been
not
official.
asking you to give the official date because we don't want unwanted guests coming to your event. But overall, have you locked in an ideal time?
We are scheduling it to be at the end of the year.
Okay.
That will be the big
Celebration.
Yeah, big showcase.
All right.
Hopefully.
Hope and God's will.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, any last words for the Pike TV family and our audience? Look into that camera over there.
Well, I would say this. I thank all of the Pipe TV members. I thank all of the audience that have been watching us throughout the years. I'm very grateful about my fiance. I'm very grateful to all my mentors and advisors. I'm grateful for Miss Marcie, and I hope y'all always see our journey for more next year and the year after and the year after, because we're not going anywhere. And you will see the story develop over time.
Oh my gosh. So I just want to thank, first of all, I want to thank Brother Michael because, he is the catalyst that made this all happen. And the brief story, if I didn't see him while I was walking down Atlantic Avenue and everything like that, I wouldn't be here. And so I thank him, and definitely Pipe TV and everything. And I am so grateful for this man being in my life, and I look forward to whatever God has in store for us. Yeah.
And don't forget to thank Miss Tonni, because if it wasn't for her, Chris would not be here.
Oh, that's right.
true.
So, Mike, it's your fault.
So let me say an insider of how me and Miss Tonni met, which is funny.
Yes.
So my first time, when I first joined the industry, when I started to work in the industry as a media person, I was working with the radio. I still am working with the radio, which is on the Evening Experience. When I was doing my internship, when I first started, he sent me out to do gigs and stuff. One of my first gigs was to go coverage at Thusana, Eastern African dancer. And she was performing, and that's why I met Miss Tonni. She was just sitting right next to me, and I didn't know who she was at the time, but I realized this woman kept looking at me, and I'm like, she must work media. And then Brother Michael was sitting right there, and then once she reached out and said hi, we just started talking, and I'm here.
Well, thank you to the entire Pipe TV family. It goes without saying. Stay tuned. We have another Pipe TV member coming to the stage. Thank you for watching, and thank you, Chris and Kara, for your amazing story.
Thank you.
I'm Marcie Novella. The love of our community speaks. Welcome back to The Love of Our Community Speaks. Now, as I mentioned, another Pipe TV member is coming to the stage. Please welcome Miss Tonni.
Thank you.
So today is a celebration of Pipe TV because this is where I got my beginning. And I want to let the audience in on a secret. I got in through Tonni. So I've been interviewed quite a bit on your show.
Yes.
And I saw how much Brother Michael adore you and cherish you. And I said, this man is nice. He doesn't smile very much, but he's nice. So I took a chance and said, can I be a part of the team? And here I am.
Yes, yes.
So I just wanted to take the time to give you your flowers.
Oh, thank you.
And talk about how you came to the Pipe TV family and had your own show on the move with Miss Tonni.
Okay, yeah. So I think all of us have to go into this blame game, and so we're gonna push it right back to Brother Michael. Right. So, what was it? I think I met Brother Michael through as a model. He was a photographer, and there was a day when we were doing I forgot exactly what we were doing, and I sent, while we were having the interaction, I sent him a message on Instagram, and he had already checked me out. So by the time we left the event, I told him, I said, hey, Brother Michael, I DM'd you on Instagram. He said, I already checked you out. So I'm like, oh, okay. And we had a little connection ever since then. And one day we were just talking, and he was saying how he was gonna come here to Brick and do some production, besides him just doing photography. He wanted to do more with film. So, we just started talking, and then he got this idea to do Pipe TV.
Did you help him with the name?
I don't think I did, because we were trying to figure out what to have. So it ended up being Pipe TV because it's called Photography Insight Plus Experience, and it ended up spelling out pipe. And we were going to be on TV, so it's Pipe TV. So Pipe TV came about mainly because of the magazine that we have, Photography Insight Plus magazine. And that we wanted to bring to life, like the things that is in the magazine, the models, the stories. We wanted to bring that to life on a platform, and that's how we end up bringing it to TV. He had asked me to be a part of, and as we're doing that back and forth, he would call him and says, hey, that's a good idea. Oh, so we're just brainstorming, and then he goes, you need to have your own show. And I'm like, I'm okay, I'm good.
She's being modest.
No, I really told myself,
you're really good. I've seen the growth.
Yeah.
One day I decided to stroll, and I saw the beginning and where you are now.
Yeah,
major change.
Yes.
And just to remind everybody, she is an award-winning episode. Pipe TV won an award for being on the move with Miss Tonni.
We won the People's Choice Award that year.
I was there.
Yeah.
How did that feel for you? Because you got on the stage and you spoke.
I did. I felt honored. I felt like finally they saw me. You know, so many years I've been like behind the scenes or in front of the camera, but I've never gotten my flowers per se, you know, or that pat on the back, good job, you know, you're doing good. I've never gotten that. So to all of a sudden I hear that On the Move was the people's choice. I was like, I made it. I made it. Somebody saw me, somebody recognized me, and, you know, yeah.
So, moving forward now, what is your plan for 2026? Any spoiler alerts you want to share?
Let's just say On the Move is going to be outside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're going to be on a bigger platform. We're planning that.
Now,
making some moves.
Is On the Move also going to have modeling included, or is that going to be separate?
So On the Move it's my brand. So it's Ms. Tonni, right? So Ms. Tonni the model, Ms. Tonni the producer, Ms. Tonni the host, Ms. Tonni the runway coach. So yes, everything as far as modeling, entertainment, anything that has to do with the arts is going to be on the show.
So any advice for young people that's trying to get where you are right now?
To get where I am, they have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in yourself, and no matter, you have to realize that the vision that you have for self is not anybody else's vision. Right, so you could go ahead and get some information from an individual, but just soak that in, sit with it, deal with it, but still at the end, it's your vision. It's not anybody else's vision. So you should just go ahead and push through and believe in yourself, and no matter what anybody else is saying, you just keep going straight for what your dreams are, because dreams do become reality.
Any plans of you acting?
I've actually acted already. I've been in like 3 short films. I've been on stage play. I would love to do a lot more. So, hi, I'm Tonni, and I could play any person that you need me to play. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to like making some more major moves in the film industry.
And you've been in front of the camera. Any behind the scenes things that you're working on?
I'm always behind the scenes. I'm always behind the scenes. I'm on a live podcast. I guess we could call it a podcast, called The Living Room Thank you. The Living Room Unplugged, right? So it's live every other Sunday, and we having major fun on there, and you know, we have artists and videos, and it's almost like a mix between 106 and Park and the living what is it called? Living Single. I mean, not Living Single. Oh my gosh. It's a mixture. They're going to get me to say all the wrong things. But yeah, it's Saturday Night Live. It's like a mixture of that show.
In living color.
In living color. Thank you. Yeah, so it's that vibe as well. And having lots and lots of fun. We're on our 4th episode right now. So you guys will soon see it come out, and our growth as well on that show.
I want to thank you so much for coming on my show.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Please share with everyone where they could find you on social media.
Yes. So as a model, you could find me at Ms.Tonni on Instagram. As my show, as far as a stylist, you could find me at ms.t.castings, and And as the show On the Move, you can find me at On the Move with Ms. Tonni. And my name Tonni is spelled Tonni. Okay? So yeah, all of that on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube as well.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me, Marcie.
And I want to thank Kara and Chris once again for being on the show. This felt really authentic for me to have the Pipe TV family. I'm Marcie Novella. Please follow me on all major platforms. And please check out my new book, Stupidity versus Common Sense, 10 Tips to Land Your First Job. I want to thank everybody for watching. Hashtag Alvin Represents. Good night, everyone.
Are you an artist or model interested in moving your career to the next level? Then send an email now to MZT Castings LLC, an A&R artist model development company, to set up your consultation. We provide training for ages 6 and up and work with seasoned and promising new artists and models around the world. Here are 4 easy goals we can reach. 1. We can get you to be in print, runway, magazines, stage films, and more. 2. We can help guide you to book jobs locally and nationally for your own independent branding. 3. You can learn business etiquette and the secrets to have a success route in the industry. 4. We can make it all available to you. Email your name, complete contact information, and best time to reach you to mzt.castings@gmail.com